Hi, Sherilyn. So, I'm going to be trying something here. See if it works. Oh. Hi, Rich. How are you? My vacation was kind of a bust, but give me a minute. And we will be discussing that today. I didn't go anywhere because of the economy. You guys know how the economy can be. Selfish. Okay, yes. So, guys, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I did a Temu order, but I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out, and I'm glad I didn't do the unboxing for it. But I will show you some of the items I got. So, guys, I'll show you one of them, and I'm kind of glad I got them. You guys all know what these are. So, the only difference, I'm so shocked I found them. They're not together. They're separate, which I've been looking for. I've been looking for the ones that are separate. So there's that. So I got one of those. And then I got another one of the square containers. Got another one of these. It's a 32 piece. So once Wicked Witch is done, I will be able to kit up a big painting with those. And I bought 4 Elizabeth Ward containers. And I got a mesh ruler, which I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys don't use them. But they are amazing for rounds. Give me 1 second, guys. I had to bring my guest attraction. So I have dug out all of the pins I know of that are Halloween based pins. So guys, it's going to get really noisy. I think it might not, I don't know. I dug out my fan because I'm like dying. So think we should be all set now. I have been drinking, so this live is going to be strictly in Scarrero. So I have 2 paintings on my craft table, and they're both of each one. I have a round and a square. I haven't gotten very far on button eye, but I will have a finish of a painting. I will be finishing My Garden Needs Tending. I have about, I would say about a square and a half left of that one. And that one will be done. Then I can strictly start fit. So what usually happens, I'm usually an event behind, but I haven't even kitted up Chuck Penson yet. it's been a kind of an off week. So just to keep you guys in the loop, we had to fork out money for tires. So that came to like $360 roughly, and that took pretty much all of our money for our trip. So adulting is not fun. Of course, both of us were kind of a little bit on the upset side. So yes, I'm using the mesh ruler for my rounds. Trying to see if it's going to work. But I think it should. We shall see. I don't know. I've been enjoying the single placing. Really have. I prefer single placing on my squares, not so much on my rounds. But I have enjoyed working on this one though. So, hello, Demo Paint with Kim. Welcome. Jen is here. Oh, I love the Elizabeth Ward containers. So, I am up to 9 of those. And they work amazing, for me anyway. Some people, they might not like them, but So I am very careful when I order from Temu, just because. About to test this theory out with this ruler. Well, some people have said that the mesh rulers are different from how they used to be for Diamond Art Club. Speaking of Diamond Art Club, guys, did you guys see all the craziness that they are doing? So there's only one I'm getting out of all of that. So let's see. Someone told me that the measurements on the rulers have changed. Yes, they have. There's not a lot of these stuck. So we're not going to use that. So, but yes, I actually voted on that kit. That kit was actually in the voting. And I've been noticing that with their kits, their releases lately. They've been picking a lot of the voting kits. Yeah, usually... I am drinking tonight, so, you know, to be in the mood for fall. I gave my husband my card so he could go get me some Oktoberfest. Guys, I cannot end my vacation without drinking. That's just not, no. So, I did win a pen today. I'm so excited. I can't do beer in a bottle. I've tried. It just does not work for me. Plus, I had to be careful so I didn't copyright anything. Hi, Teresa. How are you? So, this is going to be a pretty long live tonight. Just because I'm going to spend an hour working on Wicked Witch and probably an hour working on Button Eye. I thought that'd be a good idea. I don't have much more time, but Sherilyn has done a lot of the work for me for this event, which has been nice. Wicked Witch is probably going to be one of my dark art event things that people are actually going around doing. This painting is very hard for me to see just because of the blending. The blending is really difficult in this painting. Oh, and I did order my very first Jaded Gem Shop. Oh, the painting's stunning. I can't wait to get it. And you're probably wondering, well, what took you so long? Guys, her paintings are not cheap. So I had to wait to pay off one of my Sezzle accounts, because you can get her paintings through the Sezzle pay-as-you-go. And so my next painting I'm getting is actually going to be a diamond painting conversion kit. Because it is my Jessica Rabbit painting I've been wanting. And I've been wanting to do a cross-stitch conversion for a while. And it's a Mandy Manzano image, so her paintings are pretty straightforward. So I do my paintings a little different now. I blend it. So I just did my ones because they were right next to my L's. So now, time to do sevens. Okay, Sherilyn. If I end early, I end early. So we've been about 15 minutes in. But, I got one of her mermaid kits. I can't remember the name of it. I would have to look it up, but So that painting came to about $100, roughly. That's with me only having ABs added on to. Which is so sad. So yeah, her paintings are not cheap. So her shop I will not be purchasing from often unless it's absolutely necessary. But she does have one of my favorite anime artists, which the painting I wanted is out of stock. I think it's Hollow Witch by Chiruki. Oh, she is one of my favorites. Guys, pray for Sherilyn's puppy. He had to go to the vet. So that's the trick to confetti, guys, is blending. Unless you're like Jen, who squirrels all over the place. God only knows what happened to our dog. Dogs are crazy like that. But we did go to Salem for this week. It was kind of a flop, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's because we went at night. And then we went to go see one of my husband's friends who lives in Farmington, Maine, that's a hike. It was like a 2.5 hour ride. Sherilyn's had a week like I have. So it's been kind of blah here. I did think about going back to work early, but going into the Christmas season, no. No, we not. I'm going to take advantage of every day. Hello, Melinda. But it's been an amazing... I've actually enjoyed this vacation a lot. Of course, my husband is like bored out of his mind, and I know he is. But, you know, you gotta have money to do things. It's getting really, really hard to do anything now because you gotta have money to do it. And some places are only open on the weekends, which is a bummer, but But guys, my grand prize giveaways will be getting sent out as fast as I can. Um, So Sherilyn has done the heavy work for me, so all I have to do is do the random picker wheel. So but the dark colors on this painting is ridiculous. But yes, I want a pen from Bistro Blanks. It's so cute. One of my favorite characters as a child was Care Bears. So they did a Wish Bear. So guys, post your finishes by, when do I want to have them in by? Probably November 1st. Then I can sit, then I'll have, then after that, Sherilyn, that's when I want you to shut it off, is after November 1st. Then we will see who wins for the just filling up my pen here. So I'm kind of glad I made room. I have just enough room for one Inscarero kit by the skin of my teeth, but I'm using the Putty by Butterfly Effectwares. I'm not a fan of their pens they're releasing this time. They're just not my jam. So I'll show you the pens I'm working with in a minute. So here is my first pen. This is actually from Butterfly Effectwares. I actually won this out of a drop. I am still paying on this pen as we speak. This pen was a one of the gifts I got in my Halloween box from Enablers Outposts. This is a Cocoon Blank. Then we have our gorgeous, gorgeous pen here. This also came from Enablers Outpost. I purchased this one. This was a custom turn pen. Works really well. Then the favorite is this one. This is my Inscarero themed pen. Gorgeous, gorgeous pen. So those are the pens we're working with. And I have my button eye trinket tray. So So I will be doing a purchase. I've forgiven her, I think. I get why she did what she did. You guys all know who I'm talking about. So she is selling. I can't resist it. I just can't. She has the carousel spinner trays. I haven't decided if I'm going to get those or the towers from Amazon. So I haven't decided on that yet. So keep a lookout for that. But yeah, I might be purchasing some of those. Or I've been thinking about going on Amazon, getting some from Amazon. They have these white towers. Holds the large and the small trays. And those are geared towards people that have multiple trays from different companies. And I know Emeralds and Fairy Lights actually did an unboxing of one of them, and I really like those tray towers. Because that is something I'm going to need for my Chuck Benson image. I want the painting to be completely kitted up. As I do plan on purchasing more of Bella Art Day Nicole's essential trays. I love her little trays. I think she has like the best trays for they're an amazing company to buy from. So I don't think I sent that link to Jen. But if you can find it, Sherilyn, just share that link in the comments, as well as her painting shop. She also has Bella Art Diamonds, which I am all for it, guys. She has amazing paintings. I've been itching to purchase another one. But Patty Wax has done a thing. They have made an enhancement kit for my mermaid kit I own. But when I do that, I want to get no, it's not made from a 3D printer. There is another tray combo set I thought about doing. It's the one that it's made out of wood, but it also has what's the word I'm looking for? A drawer. Thank you, Sherilyn. Oh, I got an announcement. Almost forgot. And I got more details because I do have a sponsor for my holiday event. My sponsor is DP with Sparklers, obviously. So, it will start November 1st, I'm guessing. Holidays 10. You will get 10% off your purchase. She has actually given me two $15 coupons and one $25 coupon code. So she's given me $50 for that. And she did tell me that they are updating their starter sets. And she will be coming out with a November and December monthly set if you want to purchase those. I am so happy to have her sponsor my event again. She is one of my favorite sponsors. She does an amazing job. So I will be having her on my live to show some goodies. I have to get with her about setting up a live for Thursday. But guys, I am so excited to work on the Chuck Pinson. I think it's because it's a landscape, and landscapes look amazing when they're done. Guys, my friend Jen finally did her Diamond Art Club purchase, and I have a feeling she's going to be addicted. Especially the minute she starts a DAC. It's going to be game over. Guys, this is her first DAC. She got one of the kits I'm waiting to get. I gotta wait for money to happen. I won't be able to purchase it until I get back to work. But I am getting Groovy Girl by Hannah Lynn. What I might do is purchase her and my Inscarero kit for Saturday. Because I do have room for Hannah Lynn. I think so. I think that's when I looked up Melinda. Because I think it'll be cheaper that way, because then I could just buy whatever trays I want and put them in the... Which version do you have, Melinda? Do you have the small tray one or the large one? And guys, Diamond Pen Pal is doing a thing. They have actually come out with cheaper pens. They're actually coming out with solid color pens that you can purchase. The gold one just is like screaming to me. But I do like their regular. We're going to do the plus sign next. I'm literally just working with one tray tonight for this. Because I can't afford bellows towers. Not yet, anyway. I might be able to afford her towers when... Oh, because Melinda, I have the Mooney Maid trays. I'm just curious to see if they're going to hold the large tower that you can get. So, yeah. That's the good thing about working on multiple kids. You will finish one eventually, then you'll get bar on one of them. Which is nice. So, let's... Oh, please do, guys. Please donate to my channel. I will greatly appreciate it. Because the more you donate to my channel, the better off you will get content. But we have been staying up late, which has been nice. Haven't done a whole lot of cleaning though. Not gonna lie. Been a pretty laid back vacation. So guys, I have a Swiffer wet jet. Well, now they don't make the pads for it. So now I have to go out and buy a new mop, which I like the ones where you can just spray and go because it works better for me. So I've been looking at some of the ones that have the reusable pads, but I do have a dog that is still in training. Oh God. I've been trying to get her to go out only 3 times a day, but it's not working. But I want one that's not crazily expensive. I found a neat one for $40. What it is you put your solution or whatever in the bucket. It has a slot to feed the mop head through. And I'm like, oh, maybe I'll get that. But then that means I have a bucket. So, and then there's another one that comes with 2 different types of mop heads with it. That's why I really haven't been in the cleaning mood, because I'm running off those stupid wet pads, which only gets you so far. So about an hour into this, and I'll roll this one up and put it away. I will show you my progress. I'm not getting very far, but it's better than nothing. I have to constantly get up because my feet are flat on the ground and they hurt with I'm sitting for long periods of time. I am going to try to get Randa's Crafty Corner to sponsor my Fairies and Fins event. That event, I can't wait. But one event at a time, guys. I'm going to start making my events longer so that we can enjoy them more. To be honest, this is one of the most hardest images I've ever had to diamond paint because of the colors in it. It's not easy to work on, but nice getting there. I haven't gotten very far on it. I'm about halfway. So what my plan is, unfortunately, is to get I'm enjoying Bot Night, don't get me wrong. But this Wicked Witch one, I think once it got the whole, I kind of lost interest in this painting. But I think once I get down there and fix the problem, I'll be fine. But I am adding a lot of bling to this painting, which is helping. But I have noticed the trick to this painting is filling in as much of the colors you can see first. That's any painting. That's what I tell people if you're new to diamond painting. Do the color that sticks out the quickest to you. It's the minute you look at that painting, what symbol sticks out the most. But on this painting, it seemed to be a lot of the lighter colors. But I have learned to not work on paintings when you're half asleep. Because the symbols start to yes, the longer events seem to work better for me. Because then I'm not too focused on it the whole entire time. Well, because the holiday event is 3 months. So I won't finish Chuck Benson. There's no way. If I do, I'll be shocked in myself. because I would have to be focused strictly on just that painting. Where I will be working on the Gnome Trio. And that painting was a D-stash. So I can't wait to get started on that one. Well, Wicked Witch, there are two symbols that are throwing me. It is the star and the black symbol. Because if you're not looking real close enough, you will think that's a dot. That's why I save those colors for last. But I also am doing the kaleidoscope drills for my black. Not all of the black. I'm kind of, wherever it's outlining is what the kaleidoscope drills are going to be. Don't even get me started. Oh, I saw it and I'm like, oh dear Lord, what are they doing? I'm a sucker for gnomes. But that's the only gnome painting I own. I haven't purchased any of the other gnomes yet. The Halloween gnome is just stealing my asthma. I haven't gotten that one yet. The one painting I can never seem to snag is Scaredy Cats. It is actually one of Diamond Art Club's very first releases they did for Halloween. It just goes out of stock so quick. It's like, oh my gosh. I'm waiting on Sweet Tooth to come back in stock. I have some plans for that one. Oh, I know. I know. I was so impressed with Wicked Witch this year. Wicked Witch, I did not expect that to turn out to be the hot topic of this event. But it was. There were a lot of people that did Wicked Witch. But I will be making this a regular event. I think it's perfect for Halloween. I will be making the event longer next year. This one will be starting August 1st next year and end on October 31st. I do. I want to make my events longer so that I get more time on them. I don't seem to have interest in it right now. But I have been diamond painting, but very slowly. But Wicked Witch will be going out there. But I wanted to work on my Halloween images tonight because it is the week of Halloween. So, and I did get another pen from Donna Bass. It is a Rainbow Crackle, but it's going to be neon colors. I'm excited. 9 more minutes and I'm tucking this one away. So I am going to flip you over for a minute so you can see what I'm doing. So let me flip the camera. This is Wicked Witch. What I do like is I can have this facing me and still work on it. Camera's in my face, but guys, haven't gotten much done. I got this little bit here done, this little bit up here done. But let me see if I can show you guys. See over here? This is all kaleidoscope drills. So anything that's an outline of like the leaves or any of that, I am doing kaleidoscope drills. So like, let me see if I can get you over here. So right here, going around the leaves, all of these leafy parts are going to have kaleidoscope drills. So there's that, guys. Put this back. It really shows the high def when you do that. And guys, to be honest, I do prefer multi-placing, but when I get in a single placing group, that's all I want to do is single place. But they are ABs, but they are a different type. Okay, let me rephrase that. They are a metallic. Let me show you guys. These are the kaleidoscope drills. They are a metallic AB. Let me see if I can show you guys. Oh, the hot pink tray is probably the perfect tray to show you these drills. So give me 1 minute here while I turn you around again. So these are the kaleidoscope ABs, and just look how they shimmer. This is the only special I'm putting into Wicked Witch. Now guys, you should have known that I was going to be adding some type of rainbow crystal to this kit, and I could not resist it. I do have to get another compartment thing for my specials. But yes, love working on special. I love adding enhancements, because unfortunately guys, enhancements is what I'm all about. Five more minutes. So I'm going to go with the number 4. That should do me in for that. I know why this kit did not do well when they released it. Because, first off, the color chart is not the same as the labels. So you really got to check your eyes when you work on this kit. But it's probably one of the most easiest kits to multi-place. Because I have been working on an older round kit. So the big difference that Diamond Art Club made with these kits that I love is that they made it boxed like if it was a square kit. It is no longer a round and has guided circles anymore. Where my Garden Needs Tending had that. It had the guided circles. So I was struggling with that for a while. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get a ruler. And the ruler works okay, but I'm not a fan. I don't think I have the right size. But I'm not sure. I will order another one from Temu. But I did see that someone ordered the square containers, Tic Tac containers off AliExpress in big bulks, and that's what I want. That I do want. Those are my, to be honest, Elizabeth Ward is first, and then the big square Tic Tac containers is second place. Third place, you're gonna laugh, is the ones I just showed you. The little square containers. Those are perfect for if you're traveling. I have actually brought one of those with me traveling before. They work amazing. Number 4 would have to be Harbor Freights. And number 5 would be the round containers. I'm almost. I'm going to finish up this color. So guys, while I have everyone on here, considering the 2 events you know that I'm doing next, what would you like to see me do next for an event? Okay, so that event I'm probably going to do right after. So I haven't decided what mermaid I'm doing for my fairies and fins. I haven't decided yet, but my Ivy Delamore is screaming to me. Because I own the mermaid kit she did. Oh, guys. I wish she did more mermaids. You can barely tell it's a mermaid, but it's a mermaid. I haven't decided on that one or the Bella Art de Nicole mermaid. But if they come out with any more mermaid kits, I'm gonna be in trouble. But DAC hasn't really come out with mermaid kits this year, which is kind of weird. They always do. Okay, I'm only 2 minutes over. So we're gonna get rid of this kit. I didn't get very far. So, and then we're gonna work on the lovely button eye. I am using Bella Art Essential Trays if you're wondering. And these were on this kit. I'm loving these things. So, unfortunately, these squares do not stick very well once you've started painting. And you probably, well, how do you make it work? I'm like, I keep a plastic on my paintings. I hate the noise of the plastic, but ideal. So, tuck this away. 1 minute, guys. And I kind of already have this planned out because Button Eye is right underneath Wicked Witch. So I just gotta unclamp it, roll it back up. Okay. Joe's here. So, like I said, guys, this painting has taken me for a ride. I think it's because I'm not used to working on a mystery kit. So, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. So, I own one fairy kit. Actually, I own two. One's from Craftable. Actually, I own quite a few fairy kits. So, if I do two. I own that one. Own Cauldron of Myrrh, Warm Witch, and I own Witch's Greenhouse and her fairy. So I think she didn't do many more after that. But guys, this square, let me show you where I'm at. Guys, isn't this image just stunning? I mean, just bringing you up, it's just giving me all types of wonderful vibes. So, I have this little patch here left. And then I will be on the border. I'm gonna do all around the border first. I'm just gonna work my way around. So it's just 4 squares. So guys, you know what? I'm gonna let you look at her while I get situated. If you're wondering, this is my button eye trinket tray from Lexi Sparkles. I am going to dig out my lovely pen from Kevin's Creations. So I'm probably going to be single placing this. So we are going to dig out the arrow, because that's the one that seems to stick out the most for me. So I'll let you guys look at button eye while I get situated. Where she is stunning. I have loved every minute working on this one. And I think that's why I'm taking so long with it. I don't want it to end. I'm not gonna lie. Let me raise you up, guys. There you go. This image just... Who prefers single placing over multi-placing? To be honest, it depends on what it is. And guys, you see I constantly switch pens. There's a reason. If you switch pens, you lessen the likely to have hand cramps. I have noticed that my hands are adjusting to bigger pens. But yes, guys, so for this grand prize giveaway for this month is Artemisa. I have already put it in my book who won the grand prize giveaway for the last month. So I'm so excited to see who wins Artemisa though. But if you have one already and you get picked again, I will just spin the wheel again, because I want to make sure everyone gets a chance. So I kind of picked up my drills like diamonds and washi. I picked them up at an angle. I don't like multi-placing squares. I don't know why. I think a lot of it has to do with because it is a square. Rounds, I have no problem. Multi-placing around. So now I'll switch you guys around. So, well, let me lift you up. So, I have been thinking about doing a Reykjavik event for the spring, like I usually do. I don't know. March, I don't know yet. I have some ideas. Oh, never mind. My brain's in La La Land. I meant for Pride event for June. You guys all know I do an event in June for Pride. What was awesome about this setup I did today was putting Wicked Witch away was really easy. Mystery kits are really difficult for me because it's white. That's how I know when I'm able to. So I have thought about doing so I'm probably going to keep the title of that event All Things Rainbow like I usually do. So I did Leprechauns and Rainbows last year. But I don't know how I'm going to do it this year. I have tons of rainbow kits all over the place. I just don't know yet. But I have an idea. You tell me what you guys think. How do you feel about June for Jelena? Because I've been thinking about that, because Micah Jelena has a lot of rainbow images. She has a lot of images that are full of color. And I think that'd be perfect to do. So, I have been thinking about that. Because I've been itching to do a Micah Jelena. So guys, I'm not going to stay on much longer. But probably hear my lovely cat in the background. My husband must be asleep. I don't hear the TV. But I am getting out of the confetti, I do notice. There's not much more confetti in this image. I've done a good chunk of it. I keep thinking that you have to angle these multi-placing tips, but you don't. Because I'm so used to angling my tips. So that's how I do it. It just works better that way. Well, because I know you got a lot of you guys on here either have jobs or you get to be grandmas. And you have to watch children. Which, bless you. But it's sad that I didn't get to see my niece and nephew. My brother and my sister-in-law's upset, but we'll get there. Take a while, but we'll get there. But I did while I've been on vacation, I did find a company out there that will do debt consolidation. So I think I'm finally going to break down and call them. They sent me a message telling me my debt would be paid off in 3 years, which would be fabulous. Because I need that to happen. Guys, what? Don't this give Christopher Lavelle vibes? I think so. I will be kitting up one of his kits very shortly. So I've been itching to do one of his kits. So we shall see. I still seem to go back to the plastic placers. I don't know what it is. Curtis is probably going to be July. Yeah, because I've been using plastic ones for so long. I'm still learning how to use metal tips, which it is what it is. So if you're wondering, I will be framing this once it's done. My garden needs tending will be getting framed. I haven't decided yet though, but I do know button eyes going in the bedroom. That is a must. I've actually thought about moving Artemisa into the bedroom. So I am a fan of dark art. Curtis Reikovich, he does a lot of touristy type of stuff, so I cannot wait. I'm waiting to see if he comes to New England at any time, because I would love to go see his work. because I love his images. He actually has a Wicked Witch image that I just want desperately. I would love for Dreamer Design to make it a diamond painting. It literally looks like the Wicked Witch of the West. And it's stunning. He made it green. He went all out with that image. It's one of my favorites. That's before he went to like the pastel-y type of skin tone. I will tell you what though, the new canvas material it's different. But I'll tell you what, these placers are very hard to fill. Yes, that is the one where she's holding the monkeys. She has a green face. Love that image. I don't know what it is. I mean, I was, even as a kid, my favorite character off Wizard of Oz was the Wicked Witch of the West. Hands down. And I think that's when I had a liking for dark art then. Was that. I mean, I love dark art. I don't know what it is. And some of the dark artists, they're kind of branching out into different atmospheres. I'm gonna try. Some of these multi-placers are very awkward to multi-place with. But I'll tell you what. I am not a fan of this placer, the 15. I think it's their 15 or 12 placer. It's really big. It's awkward. It's hard to do any form of multi-placing with. This is my sweet spot. I don't like the small placers just because it's just not, doesn't hold up to my liking. Yeah, this one needs more new stuff. So we will put something else in it. So guys, I do have an update. So I am going to be attempting to make my own putty. And what I will be doing is sending out samples to my mods. Because I think I can make my own putty and sell it in my apartment. Just because I can't do anything dealing with resin because I don't have the ventilation for it. But I do want to attempt to make my own putty. There are so many putty shops out there. And it's like, oh, do I really want to go down this rabbit hole? That's what I'm calling it. I don't need to purchase a whole lot either. So I think my total maybe might come to $30 to start. So we shall see. So if your putty starts to get the gooey stage, put it in the refrigerator. Mine, it depends on what brand it is. But I'll tell you what, I love Enabler's Outpost putty. They have one of the best putties. So I will be doing some test samples for myself because I am a heavy diamond painter. And I think as a majority of the people that are on doing diamond painting, they're heavy placers. So I will be sending a sample out to Miss Coffee because out of all the people that are heavy placers, she is probably one of the big ones. She heavy places like nobody's business. So I will be sending her some out once I get started. I mean, she like pounds that pen to the canvas. And you can tell she does because the way it sounds when she does her Twitch. Yes, guys, I do go on her Twitch sometimes. So I'm going to try this. I don't usually... I've been wanting to try to... It is very hard to place putty. Putty is one of those things that never goes bad. It takes a while. So, a trick to putty, if you're wondering. So, say you leave your putty out and it dries up. All you're going to do is put it in your hand and roll it and stretch it and mold it, just like pizza dough. And that will release all those oils and get it back to where it needs to be. Nimbler's Outpost has one of the strongest putties out there. I mean, it likes to take my drills. I usually have to click on it twice before it says, oh, you want to lay drills down. Okay. So I gotta clean out my tip, because this is long overdue for new putty. So now, what I'm going to do, I love this stuff. It's working wonders for my single placer. So, we shall see how this turns out. So, stuff's really hard to work with. Just bear with me. Here it goes. Randa's Crafted Corner is probably has the best putty. Because not only does it kind of stay the way it's supposed to, it kind of lets you, it gives you quite a bit of a push, if that's the right word. But I am planning on attempting, let me rephrase that. I'm going to attempt to make my own putty. Because if I can do that, not have to pay for it, oh yes, I'll make my own putty. So guys, we've been having some weird stuff happen here. We had this one guy, he shot 18 people in Lewiston, Maine. So let's give our prayers out to Bella Safina. She lives in Maine. So she, at some point, should be sending out my rainbow paintings. I'm kind of hoping she sends them right when I start my event. I did not pay for them. She is gladly donating them for me to try. I am a hard presser, so it is going to be a big trial run for me. As if putty can survive my hard pressing, anybody can diamond paint. But I will not be opening my Etsy shop until I have a good amount of putty. Yes. And Dakota Dotweiler is probably closer. Which just kind of scares me. Yes, I know exactly where Stephen King lives. Lewiston is, I would say about an hour and a half away from us. My husband, who sells paparazzi, that is actually where one of his meetings is held. I'm looking for my witch pen. Is that it? Yep. My witchy pen. I love my witchy pen. There is not much black in this section, so. So I've been in contact with Madwood Turning as well to see about having another pin made. I want a wolf pin. Yes. So keep your hearts and thoughts out to anybody of those famous people that live in the state of Maine. I didn't sleep really well last night for that reason, because, I mean, come on, guys, he's out on the run, and I'm only an hour and a half away. So yes, I will be reusing these vinyls. And you guys know how much I love Madwood Turning's pens. But speaking of pens, the Bistro Blank pen is so adorable. I cannot wait to get that pen. It's my very first pen from that shop. It is on the bigger side, which I'm going to be Yes, it has Wish Bear in it. Which has got me very, very much intrigued. But I think I got all the black. So now I gotta look and see. Yes, this color. So what's slowing me down on this painting is the stupid corner symbols. That's what I call them. Because you have two different corner symbols on this painting, and you have no idea which one it's going to be. Because there's no background to it. Have a good night, Teresa. Sometime this week, I will be kitting up my Chuck Pinson. Because I want to start that as soon as I can. Oh, My stepdaughters used to have a black lab. And you definitely tell I've been sitting too long because my back is saying, oh no. We got about 20 more minutes. I'm pretty sure I can hold out for another 20 minutes. I've been trying to get something accomplished during this live. But yeah, I got almost this little bit of a square done. Like I said, guys, Instagram's paintings aren't no joke. They take a while to do, but they are worth it once they're done. And I think that's why I like her images so much, is because after you're done with it, it looks stunning. Curtis Reikovich, the same way. But yeah, I'll be working on the Nomi Gnome while working on Chuck Pinson, because Chuck Pinson is going to suck the life out of me. That I do know. Aw, beagles are so cute. I love the snapping noise that squares make. But I'll tell you what, I'm not that fan of the AV placement in this painting though. They could have done so much more with it. Like if this was a regular image where I could have sat down and looked at it, I would have made these moths glow in the dark easily. I wouldn't even hesitated with it. I thought about going back after I finish the image, just kind of tweak it, but we shall see. But yeah, they could have done so much more with this image. Yeah, that's wild. But Diamond Art Club sent me that painting, so that's what I'm working on. But my feet have been off and on okay, I can say. I've had to postpone my dentist, unfortunately. Didn't want to, but had to. Just money's been so crazy. It's not like I'm changing any habits. That's why I'm gonna... Well, I haven't been using the credit cards anyway. At all. And when I calculated my cards, I'm actually going to be saving close to almost $200. So I'm going to call them. I'm going to try to call them tomorrow. They just need to get all their ducks in a row, make sure that's all the bills I got. And I think when they showed me all the stuff, and I think that's it. In this case, I will have no more credit card debt. Which that's what I want. Pay this all off. So I'm not sure how they do it. I think they contact the credit card companies. I'm not sure how they do it. Some companies put the money into your checking account and you pay the cards off. Well, you pay them a monthly fee because you borrowed money from them. I think that's how it works. But we shall see. Good night, Sherilyn. Have a wonderful night, and thank you. Ten more minutes. But 10 more minutes, I should have this section done. That's how you know how much confetti this had. Because confetti kits take me quite longer. I think we're going to go to Goodwill tomorrow. Go check out Goodwill. See what they got. Maybe go to Savers. I love going to secondhand shops. It's one of my favorite things to go do. We'll get us out of the house tomorrow. A lot of these colors I have coming up are very minimal. Dash. I think I'm missing a color. Jesus, it could have bit me. No, I'm not. I'm just blind as a bat. I do. I love Bella Artina Cold's essential trays. They work really well for squares. But I do want to try her longer ones. I will show you guys my section once it's finished. I do have some spots I missed before I get any further. It's 4 drills, but... And guys, don't worry, I do have more drills for this image. I'm not going to run out. Because I have enjoyed this painting. Let's do the letter Y. To do, which I can dig that out. Two, which are ABs. They're literally just sprinkling this in here. Which is completely okay. But they could have done so much more with these. and this little square will be done. So I got that accomplished. And I did dig out like quite a few dark art pens. So while I have you on here, guys, I only have 7 people on, so no biggie. I'm gonna flip you. So this is the square I finished. So this is all done. Squares are probably the easiest thing to run over because if they're not in all the way, it will tell you. Now, you see that I've finished it. Now I'm going to show you how I get rid of the square. So what I do is I take my ceramic cutter and I just kind of cut it off. Yep. And that is that. So now we're going to be doing something a little different next. I'm going to have to flop this painting. So while I have you guys on camera, we are going to flop it. Oh, my baby girl cat's looking at me like, what are you doing? Whoops. But what we're doing is we're taking this part is going to be kind of folded over like so that we can work on the rest of it, because I'm going to save that last piece down there for last. We are going to be working all on these, but of course the easiest way to do this, you got to be very careful. I just kind of have it draped over. You got to make sure the drills aren't rubbing. Or do this. That's what I'll do. I'll roll this. And roll it, and roll it, roll it. There you go. That's the one thing I don't like about when you do it this way. Now you got to find a spot to put your drills. But what I'm going to do is I'm pretty much going to only leave that much there. Because now I'll show you what I just did. So I rolled it out. Now, I'm going to take my binder clips here and just clip it to the edge of my craft table. So there is that, guys. So guys, I want to thank everyone for coming into my live. And I hope you all have a wonderful night. So with that being said, be kind, be courteous, love yourself, love each other, guys. Happy diamond painting, guys. Bye.